Greetings to all. This is Dr. Poonam from Khalsa College of Education, Ranjit Avenue. I'm here to present my topic on democracy in education. So, first of all, the meaning of the democracy. The word democracy has been derived from the Greek word demos, which means people, and kratos, which means power. Thus, democracy means that power which lies in the hands of the people. Democracy plays a very important role for the growth and development of the country. Democracy brings various aspects in the society like liberty, equality, justice, and fraternity. It is written in the preamble of the Constitution that we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved India into socialist democratic republic, a country to secure all its citizens to have justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. So democracy is one of the most important pillar which is utmost required. Democracy stands for mutual understanding, love, peace, cooperation, and sympathetic attitude, welfare of the people, in which everybody has its share. Democracy is that form of government in which everybody participate. Democracy has been defined by various scholars, educationalists from time to time. Abraham Lincoln talked about democracy, that it is that form of government and which is that form of government of the people, for the people, and by the people. That means government which works for the betterment of the people, which work for the security of the people, that government which provide protection in all possible ways to its citizen. It provides the basic necessities like food, shelter, and clothes to the people, and look after the people in all possible ways. So democracy is the utmost required feature of at present time. India has attained this democracy after a long struggle. So democracy is an important aspect, or you can say the feature. Aristotle, who is known as the father of political science, said that democracy is that form of government in which many participate. It is a government of majority in which the whole people participate. So we can say that democracy is the way of life. Democracy helps the citizen in the harmonious development in various aspects like social, economic, religious, political aspects. Coming to the elements of the democracy, they are the liberty, equality, fraternity, and justice. Now, talking about the fundamental principles of democracy, it respect for the dignity of individual. Every individual has a unique personality, so every individual is a worthwhile in the society, and the position is respected by the society in a democratic society. Democracy helps in bringing all the people at a single platform and helps in bringing the unity among them. Dignity plays a very important role, that people start considering that they are the brothers and sisters of the society. They all are equal. This brings the feeling of universal brotherhood, which is very important for the country like India, where people belonging to different caste, color, sex, creed are residing. Then we have the freedom. Freedom is the utmost required. Freedom of thought, freedom of speech, freedom of writing, freedom to move, freedom to speak without any fear. Freedom brings a lot of equality among the citizens. Without freedom, the people don't free to live in the country. This freedom is required in all the affairs of the life, and in democracy it is taken care that everybody should provide the freedom, but it should not be beyond the limits. The right of the one person is the duty of the other person. So freedom is restricted to certain limitations so that the society can progress. Otherwise, the might is right policy will be started in the society, which is not good for the society. Then we have the equality of opportunity. Equality of opportunity means that every individual will be provided justice before the law. All the individuals are equal in the eye of the laws. They should be given right to opportunity to work, to live to live and to have their own identity in the society. Then democracy always promote the group living. Group living is very important or the essential feature of the democracy. Group living is based on the various social aspect like mutual understanding, love, cooperation, peace, sympathetic attitude. These kind of features helps in bringing the group living at the single platform level. Group living can solve many various problems in the society. Group living can help the people in having the mutual adjustments. They help in resolving the various issues which are becoming a serious problems for the country. Now another feature is the faith in the tolerance. Tolerance is very important for the growth and prosperity of the country. A tolerance in all sphere, that is in political sphere, in social sphere, in religious spheres, in the moral sphere. Tolerance towards the culture of other, tolerance towards the food habits, tolerance towards the ideas, tolerance towards the thinking of other, respect the other dignitaries. This is important for the growth of the country. So if we develop or inculcate tolerance among the youth especially, so many of the problems of the country will be shunted down. So this pillar is considered to be the very important pillar of the democracy. Then we have the universal adult franchisee. In democracy, this terms means that every individual who is above the age of 18 has right to cast his or her vote irrespective of caste, color, sex and creed. This right made the political dimension in a stronger way. In this way, the people participate in the administrative work, they make the government responsible, they participate in decision making processes and various technical issues which are coming in front of the countries, and their participation make the government responsible. That's why the democratic form of government is known to be the responsible government, and this form of government is always on the basis and for the welfare of the people. Then we have the broad based curriculum in the democracy. Broad based curriculum or the area in the democracy is very vast. Children are provided with certain education which incorporate the scientific temperament in them. In physical sciences are included in this, and beyond the physical sciences, the social sciences subjects like science, arts, religion, sociology, psychology, philosophy, they are also incorporated in the curriculum, so that the teachers, so that the students they can grow to their maximum potential level. Then education is provided according to the community based. Every community has its own norms, culture, values on which the society exists. So keeping in mind, the democracy always try to provide that type of education which suits to the interest of the community, so that people, so that children can well verse with the community culture, and they can participate at the maximum level. They can grow their individual personality. Beyond that, they can contribute in the development or in the growth of the society. Then we have the decentralization of powers in the government in the democracy. Decentralization of power means that powers are divided between center and state government. Center government provide assistance or aid to the state for the smooth functioning and the better development of the growth of the society. This decentralization of power make the government more responsible, keep an eye or the check on the government in which the welfare of the people can and take place. Then we have education for the worthy citizenship. In democracy, it is taken care of that education should be provided in such a way that democratic principles come up. The citizen can develop a democratic outlook. They must work for the development of the country. They must have the patriotic values, patriotic feelings among them. We should work for the country. We should not here for the selfish motive. We are here to live for the country, and the basic thinking, live and let live, should be incorporated among the students, so that the patriotic feelings can be developed and they can ready to sacrifice their life even for the sake of the government. So it is taken care of all these things. Now, to conclude this, we can say that democracy is a way of life. Democracy is a way of life because it incorporates all the social, moral, intellectual values. Values like patience, peace, cooperation, mutual understanding, a sympathetic attitude, they plays a very important role. So that's why we can say democracy is important and it is called to be the way of life. If we start democracy at the grassroots level, so all the citizens can enjoy and they can participate in the administration, as well as they can enlighten themselves also and take the countries to the road of progresses. Now, coming to the various dimensions of the democracy, the first is the political dimension. Dimension means that every citizen has right to participate or to participate in the administrative functioning of the of the government. People can cast their vote and they can elect their representative, and these represented elected representative, they form the government. And if the people are educated, well aware, informed, so they can select the appropriate government who can work for their betterment, for their harmonious development, and they can take the country on the roads of progresses. So political dimension is very important. Then second is the economic dimension. Economic dimension means that all the citizens are equal. Means of production are under the control of the government, and no disparity, no exploitation should be made on the basis of at the basis of economic level. Everybody have right to live their life according to their freedom, liberty, and equality. There should not be any sort of exploitation in this dimension, and government taken care of all these things, that basic necessities should be provided to all the people. Then we have the educational democracy. This is the new idea. In this, the education is provided to all the children irrespective of caste, color, sex, and creed. So government is putting their maximum effort so every child get education, because if the children are educated, that means the country is educated. Education plays a very significant role. It brings the change in the temperament of the child. It brings change in the personality of the child. So democracy, keeping this thing in mind, and in the democracy, government is also putting a lot of pressure, like different policies, plan of actions of government has been implemented in the society, like Sarab Sikhya Abhiyan is there. Under this, the midday meal is providing to the students, children of belonging to different caste below the age of 14, so that they can have the basic education and they can become the literate and well informed and enlightened citizens. Then we have the important thing, which is very important dimension, that is the group living. Democracy always promote the group living. If we talk about India, here people belonging to different caste, color, sex, creed are living. So it is very important to bring national integration among them. National integration can be boosted up when we have the feeling of oneness among the people. This can be develop in the group living. So our state, that is also secularism in nature. Secularism means the state doesn't has its own relation, its own religion. It believes in all the religion. So it respect to all the religion, so that the group living can be encouraged. People can share their values. People can discuss on the various important issues, which is the requirement of the country, and the various problems like violence, which is a major issue, can be resolved. In this, the consensus can be formed, a group consensus can be formed, and various issues can be sorted down. Then we always welcome the faith in Tolerance is also important. Tolerance in all affairs, that is utmost required. Now, coming to the various aspects of education, firstly, we talk about the aim of education. The aim of education is to produce the democratic citizens, that citizen who can have the patriotic feeling, who can work for the country. Because the citizens, especially the children, they are the worthy citizens of tomorrow, and they are the leaders of tomorrow. So, democratic feeling should be developed in them. It is taken to be the care of, and education plays the utmost role in developing these feelings among the students. So this can be developed by developing the dignity of labor. This is very important aspect, that they should know that they have to work by their own hands, and hardships, how to bear the hardship and how to come out oneself from these kind of from the various troubles. That is the utmost requirement of the education. Then we provides a student with the clarity in speech, in writing, and in thought, so that they can be being as a leader, they can lead the country, and they must be fair in their speaking, and they have the potential to lead the country. This is very important aspect. Then in aim of education is to bring the scientific temperament among the student, which is the requirement of the present scenario. Being in the age of modernization, we should develop the scientific outlook. We should incorporate the information science technology among the student, so that they can be well aware of these terms, and they can progress in the field of science, which can take the country stand in front of others advanced country. So education always taken care of all these things. Now along with this, education also help in improving the vocational and technical efficiency of the children. Vocational education is also provided in the democracy, so that student can stand on their own feet, they can run their livelihood, they can earn while learning, and it is based on the reconstruction of experiences. Education in democracy is not based on the rote memories, it is based on the experiences, practical knowledge, science based knowledge, which is required in the present scenario. Then development of the personality is the another aspect. Personality should be developed in all these spheres. In a democratic country, it is taken care that we have to produce such citizens who can and have the unique ideas, who are creative in natures. Education grow the personality to the best, to its best. Now if we talk about the role of teacher in this in democracy, that is very important. Teacher play a very significant role. Teacher is not only as a teacher, but he guide as a friend, philosopher, as a mentor to the student. He is guiding in all the affairs, is providing support in a best possible manner, so that children can be enlightened with the various aspect of the life. They are provided with such an encouragement by the teachers, that student can grow to its potential development. Now we are not opting the old traditional method, like teacher centered approach is no where stand in the democracy. Now we are talking about the child centered education, that education which is provided according to the child need, interest, capabilities, liking, and this helps the children to promote their potentials. This helps the children in becoming creative. No two individuals are alike in the society. No two individuals are alike in the society. So education is provided according to individual differences. This is very helpful in promoting the individual personality, as well as helpful in return for the growth of the country also. At last, I would like to discuss the role of school, which plays a very important role. A school is sort of mini society where the which provide all the aspects which are related with the harmonious development, that is social, emotion, intellectual, religious development of the child. School is a place where the student get chance to explore their potentialities. So in democratic atmosphere, school should take taken care of this, that conducive environment should be provided in which we can draw out the best from the child mind, body and soul. And at last, I would like to say that democracy is is a way of life. Democracy should be promoted, and if we promote the democracy, the education in the democracy will automatically be promoted, and we can take the country to the road of progresses. So thank you very much.